We join every blood, cold and secret society. We're not as dumb as you think, we've evolved to resist. We're a new generation full of vinegar and piss. I've got my hit list, I know who's to blame. Always see the same people, always see the same names. Like Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld, David Rockefeller, hope you're burning in hell. I hope your gut swells, hope they rip out your nails. Sodomize you like a jail while the demon choir wails. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back.
NWO, that's New World Order. They wanna turn the earth into more doors. 1984 for the poor and abused. We feed on lies and go hungry for the truth. Speak to you, see the truth is we don't know shit. All of history's a myth, it's been rewrit. Got a script for a blue pill, I switched it to a red. I see a lot of people dying, not a single person dead. Pack a gat, brass knuckles and a baseball bat. The only thing more important than the treasure is the map. For the ad, free speech is under attack. Still every time I rap, take it back, you can't stop. I'm free in my mind, I'm free in my soul. I was freed by the truth, now I see as a whole. Said I'm free in my mind, I'm free in my soul. Now I'm feeling really high instead of feeling really low.
Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Do I sound crazy? Is it hard to accept? They're controlling the world through black magic and debt. Well, riddle me this, what's on your dollar bill? When war breaks out, who do they kill? Not Henry Kissinger, not Wall Street. It's not the skull and bones, it's never the elite. It's people like us, it's people like you. They betrayed our trust, there's only one thing left to do.
Bow. That's a kill confirmed. Lesson learned when I hand you a body. Too few got the balls to call out the Illuminati. They say who's the elite, nobody knows. I say it's Bilderberg and Bohemian Grove. No Monica Lewinsky, it's a big new Brzezinski. The Earth's a frisbee, can you see them on control?
Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. Wake up, fight back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 46 of CMAS Radio. Rich Steve,
Brain cell, baby.
back in this bitch once again.
You know,
feeling, man?
feeling real good, man. We got a lot of shit done tonight.
Hell yeah,
We're gonna keep fucking pushing though, and we're gonna fucking drop some nolly on that ass tonight.
Shout out to the Facebook people. As you know, we're doing a weekly, putting the live stream up while we're recording. So every week, tune in, check that out.
Yeah, man. What track did they just hear though?
They just heard "Wake Up, Fight Back" off of the new album. One of my favorite tracks because it took so long to write.
I feel like we say every song's one of our favorite tracks.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's true
reason.
though. You know,
the whole album's fucking.
Dude, I was sitting on that beat since 2015, man. That Illuminati.
I thought it was even longer than 2015.
Yeah, 2013 maybe.
I remember the first
way
time
back.
I heard that you sent that to me. That shit's flames, man. I took the whole perspective of talking about David Rockefeller just having died and fuck them all, man.
I took this perspective talking about like the New World Order and 1984, like the George Orwell shit, the false history, red pill, stay woke shit, talking about false flags and crisis actors.
It's definitely
that kind of
going
shit.
To be a fun one to do live.
Yeah, man. I fuck with that song.
So this episode, we have a couple things that we're going to talk about, but the main subject tonight is Corey Feldman and how he was recently stabbed.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm going to get into that in the second segment, but let's kick it off now with the Nectar of the Gods.
Nectar of the Gods, man. This week we got something special. This is the Stone.
Okay.
You know, everything by Stone's at Triple
We
Flames.
love Stone on here, man.
It's called the Enjoy By.
Okay.
That's the technical name for it, but it always says 420. This one says 2018 because it's this year. 420. You know what I mean? This is a double IPA, 9.4% alcohol. This is no joke, man. I drank 4 of these last night, and I had to get a ride home. Your boy was murked out.
It's like that?
Check this shit out, though. It says devastatingly dank on there in the 420. You know how they always play on the stoner shit?
Little marijuana references, bro. Cannabis.
But this is Triple Flames right here.
Triple Flames all around. What's it taste like, though?
It tastes like cantaloupe. It tastes a little bit peachy. You know, like, this ain't gonna last till 420. That's why I grabbed it. There was only 1 6-pack in the store, and you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna be able to get this shit. You better go out right now, and if you get your hands on it, grab that shit.
You heard it.
Real talk.
First. I think it's time for this week's Pro of the Week.
Week.
Yeah. Who we got this week, bro?
We got Space Kase.
Hell yeah, Space
and
Kase, representing Two-Face Media, man.
Yeah, Two-Face Media. These dudes are the Backswar homies. Backswar salute. What's up?
Now,
Wisconsin division.
Were they another one who submitted via the Facebook page?
Yes, sir.
Remember, if anybody out there wants to be a new Pro of the Week, all you gotta do is send over a bio, maybe a video, some pictures, some songs. Let us know who you are, what you do, and let's give you some love. These motherfuckers did exactly that and then some.
Real talk, man. There's too much shit to deal with, man.
So professional.
We'd be on here for like 2 hours if we like read you all their shit.
We could give you a full episode just based off of there. So we decided to go with Space Kase and go with his bio because it kind of encompasses everything before we get into one of his.
Sounds good to me, man.
So this one says, Space Kase, better known as Jester Exodus, has been involved in music for a long time. Years of his life have been invested as a vocalist and keyboard player for experimental metal band VAD, which stands for Victims of the American Dream.
Oh, shit.
And melodic metal band Dichotic, before diving in headfirst to the world of hip-hop. It started with the trio-turned-duo known as Chump Service.
Yeah.
Followed by another lyric tag team, Sheol, pronounce it, I hope so, right?
Sheol Dynasty.
VAD, Chump Service, and Sheol Dynasty all work under the same musical team and production label, Two-Face Media, which was created by Space Kase sometime around 2008. So they've been in this a decade, man.
Same time we started, man.
Now, besides the two hip-hop groups and the long-running VAD, he is producing beats, mixing and mastering hip-hop and electronic music, doing graphic arts, booking local events, and working on his first solo project under his latest handle, Space Kase.
Space Kase, man, I fucked that.
This track that we're about to play, we're going to show you the video is off of that solo project. The track is called Better.
Real talk, man. Let's get into that shit.
CMAS Radio. Be right back.
Yeah. This is one of those nice testify beats. Much love to the allies. Sincerely yours, Space Kase. These motherfuckers out here act like they got nothing to lose, acting as if yo, I got something to prove. But I'm just something improved. That's been the focus since I learned how to move. And then I learned to manifest the truth. Then I provided the proof. This isn't music just for something to do. This isn't music, it's a drug that you don't wanna abuse. To keep it simple, this is music for you. If it isn't for the love, then it's being misused, improperly reproduced. Already education's being reduced. Obtaining knowledge is a feat overdue. We got them starving for the wisdom like the bellies running out of IQ. And then the fiend to hear here ain't over, recruit. I kinda feel that way too. Listen now because I'm telling you soon. This is the birth of something new, ain't an underground womb. Watching warriors wasting away in underground tombs. It's hard to represent a movement that don't even move, yeah. You are now rocking with the best, most deaf, fresh, and cooler than the rest. Throw them hands in the air and move them up and down like you just don't care. Cash rules everything till in the wrong hands and it ruins everything. It's like this and like that and like this and until shit gets better. I'm living life one step at a time, but every move I make forward leaves something behind. I see the future so bright that it's hurting my eyes, but every time I look back it's pitch black with no light. I'm looking at this piece of paper like it's my savior. Once the pen pushes gold across the leaf, I become one with nature. Dimensions fold under each stroke, not to mention that each session caresses the soul. So where we going now? Back up patrol, provide the proper nourishment for those hungry at home. I want the body at peace when I kick back on the throne. Something to mix in with the weed to help relax the bones. I hit the lab with the chemist approach. If it isn't resurrection, then it's murder, he wrote. I encourage those to think if they don't already know, and let the practice pass to habit till the skill is all pro. Yo, I'm old now, but know how to make the world about as proper I seeds to sprout out of. Nothing short of being the better of role models. Don't let our love and problems pass out to those around you. Look, and all it took was a glance. All I took it for myself, I took so I could advance. And now I'm short of breath, but breathing it in, keeping my composure steady till I collapse in the wind. So come on, you are now rocking with the best, most deaf, fresh, and cooler than the rest. Throw them hands in the air and move them up and down like you just don't care. Cash rules everything till in the wrong hands and it ruins everything. It's like this and like that and like this and until the shit gets better. Yo, until shit gets better. Yo, thank you for riding the Two-Face Media Express line. Call me Space Kase. Just the Exodus. Just the Exodus. Yeah.
And welcome back to CMAS Radio, episode 46. You guys just saw some fucking heat.
Be sure to click that subscribe button, by the way.
That was the song called Better by Space Kase, Two-Face Media.
So let's give that video a little bit of a review because we did peep it before it started. Why don't you tell me what you give it on the triple flame scale?
On the triple flame scale?
On the triple flame scale, and then give me like a pro and a con about it.
I'll give it 2 flames off the bat.
Okay.
It's a dope video. Dope song, you know, but the hook kind of bothered me a little bit. It was a dope hook. I fuck with it, don't get me wrong, but it kind of just seemed like that corny, watered down, regenerated fucking synthesis of every fucking hip hop song I've ever heard, you know, like with the Cream, you know, like there was like 3 or 4 like songs from the 90s in the hook that I could like name off.
Right.
What you were talking about, but I can see what you're doing. You know, you're paying homage to the homies back in the day. You know, but it just kind of seemed like a little cheesy, a little corny on the hook for me.
See, I disagree. I liked that. I liked that little tip of the cap there.
It was a little too many tips of the cap in a row.
For me. I give it triple flames. I thought
triple.
It was yeah, I thought it was bomb. I enjoyed the video a lot. I liked the cuts. I liked how, you know, it looked like he was almost like a moving chess piece in different parts of the parking lots and shit.
Right.
I think the only thing maybe is stop smoking so much in your videos, bro. Like, you had a cigarette in your hand like the whole fucking time, man. but besides that, like, I really liked it, man. I give it triple flames.
Smoke them cigs on the B-roll only and maybe in between shots.
Yeah, so,
but we fuck with that shit, man. That's some legit ass fire right there. Yeah. I'm glad to bring that to our subscribers and shit and show them what you're all about.
We're going to show a little bit more of
some chump service
coming up later. But let's get into the meat of the episode, man.
Let's get it.
And that is Corey Feldman. Now, we've talked briefly in the past, when we did the Pizzagate episode,
Right.
about Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, and a couple times when I've gone on my Pedogate rants, I've brought them up. But now he's back in the news.
Back in the news, man.
And the reason is because on Wednesday the 29th, which was yesterday from the day that we're filming, it was reported that he was stabbed in the gut. And it hit the TMZ wire, it hit the whole thing, that Corey Feldman was stabbed in the gut, that he was in the hospital, that he was sitting in his car, somebody walked up, got past the security, opened up the door, stabbed him, and that this was like some life-threatening shit. Did you hear about this?
Not really, man. I'm not really following that kind of shit because
Right.
I already know all about it. But from what I can tell, like they kind of like, it's TMZ, man. They blow shit out proportion. Oh, he got stabbed in the gut. And what do we come to find out? What's the latest on this story?
Now,
what did he get stabbed by?
This is a little bit different than what I'm going with here, because from what you're saying, the way that TMZ reported it, it wasn't blowing it out of proportion. When TMZ reported it, they reported that the doctors and the police staff said that there was no lacerations on his stomach whatsoever. So they were.
So who said that he got stabbed?
He did, and the only report was.
So
coming
he's
from,
blowing it out of proportion.
Hold on, was coming from his Twitter account. So everybody on TMZ and stuff like that was making fun of him. Was saying, yo, like, here he is coming out again, saying that he got stabbed, blah, 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 blah. The day that he got stabbed, what he tweeted was CH, which, of course, is Corey Haim, didn't commit suicide, but died of lifelong abuse. This is in the same tweet that he's talking about how he got stabbed. Now, a day later, it comes out because everybody was saying you're a liar, and you didn't actually have any lacerations, that he was stabbed with a syringe. Now it starts getting a little bit more clear, because Corey has been speaking out for a while now about this pedophile ring in Hollywood. And if they want to attack him and make it so that if he goes to the hospital, they're not catching it, what better way than to hit him with a needle?
Sounds about right to me. Like, that's just what they did to Eazy-E. You know what I mean?
Exactly, Suge Knight.
It's the same old tactics that they use, man.
The interesting tweet that Corey sent out, this was after he was getting all this negative publicity about it, was the LAPD are currently investigating this case as an attempted homicide. I have had mounting threats on all social media platforms by this vile wolf pack, and this, I'm sure, is a result of the repeated actions. I have reason to believe it's all covered. Enough is enough. How sick are these people? So he's coming out now and saying that this Hollywood wolf pack, this sex ring that is getting fed up with him running his mouth constantly, may have tagged him with a syringe. Maybe it was full of AIDS. Maybe it was just a test. Like, we can fucking get you at any time.
Yeah, like, for me, I think I would rather be stabbed by a knife than be punctured by a needle that you don't know what the fuck's in it, man. You know, that's the kind of shit that we were talking about last week with Stephen Hawking, man.
Exactly.
He got the needle, too.
Exactly.
Eazy-E got the needle. This is the same old story, man. Like,
No, I don't see this as not a possibility.
yeah.
Like, the way that he's talking and has been talking for a while now, even in that one
I'm surprised
movie.
he's still alive, man.
Yeah, exactly. That one documentary that we brought up previously, where he was just outright saying how he had handlers and how Corey Haim had handlers and how they were abused time and time again. Like, shit's coming up, man.
For me though, I kind of like take it with a grain of salt because I don't trust Corey Feldman, man. You know what I mean? Remember what was going on last year with that like rock band he was in and shit?
I forgot about
Like, you
that
know, that's
shit.
some MK. He's still under the MK. He's still being controlled, but they're letting shit out on purpose, and it's scaring me. Like, why would they do that?
Yeah, man.
So it's a
Either
big
way-
question for me, man.
Either way, it's something to keep an eye on.
Definitely.
It's another development.
We
in
know that the pedogate shit's real.
100%.
You know what I mean?
So here's just another add to the list.
Another
And
piece to the puzzle.
if he drops dead, I wouldn't be surprised.
Me either, man. I think he might be the next one.
Yeah.
So in the next 6 months to a year, mark these fucking words right
Watch
here.
for it. Once again, we want to remind everybody, if you're enjoying the show, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the My Brain Cell CMAS channel.
Chill.
Please subscribe to the Facebook page. Share the videos, comment, interact with us. Get the conversation going, man.
Also, we are booked for a new show on 4/20 at the Rusty Nail. It's on a Friday night. You're not going to want to miss this one, man. Come out on 4/20 and party with your boys.
So we're going to take one more break before we come back and wrap it up. This one's going to be a song from Show Dynasty. The song is called Footprints in the Sand. Be right back.
Episode 46.
See the dream in my eyes and I can't let it go. I've been traveling now for a while on this road. Thousands of miles invest my heart and my soul. Leaving footprints in the sands before we go. See the dream in my eyes and I can't let it go. I've been traveling now for a while on this road. Thousands of miles invest my heart and my soul. Leaving footprints in the sands before we go. Ever wake up from a dream and find yourself in a nightmare? I have, swear I'm never going back there. Solitary state of mind, lost up in the night tears. Knew I had to make a break, I fade away and now I'm here. Had a dream, started building, whole team band there. Let go all the fears, still I see them hiding in the dark corners of my mind. All I needed was a spark. Been a long road away from home, my heart is where it all started. Parted from my other half, made a promise, now I got it. Never backing down, never giving in. Going harder on the mic every time I spit. Gotta believe it, I breathe it, see it, and an option for me to be anything other than the illest with the pen. Leaving footprints in the sand, praying my kids follow me, cause one day the rain can wash them all away. That's all I am, all I have is what I breathe into them while I'm still here. Dream in my eyes and I can't let it go. I've been traveling now for a while on this road. Thousands of miles invest my heart and my soul. Leaving footprints in the sands before we go. See the dream in my eyes and I can't let it go. I've been traveling now for a while on this road. Thousands of miles invest my heart and my soul. Leaving footprints in the sands before we go.
Every minute invested into commitments, continue to push it further and further over the limits. We're gone. Been getting greedy for gratification, guaranteed we put in work and now we get what we put in it. Just listen, cause it's been occupying all the hard to find places in life and vacant spaces in mind since I've awakened. Yeah, been battling for sleep and now I'm back living a dream, and that's without catching disease. The real world becoming a blurry image, not because I'm losing the sight of it, just on different sides of it. Yo, I'm winning, although you never see it through my eyes. I put the images to words like bringing the pictures to life, and if I'm quitting, that means that my time is finally finished and I'm just following the design of my existence. Put the reason to rhyme so those who hear it will know what we contributed to life. That's no joke.
In my eyes and I can't let it go. I've been traveling now for a while on this road. Thousands of miles invest my heart and my soul. Leaving footprints in the sands before we go. See the dream in my eyes and I can't let it go. I've been traveling now for a while on this road. Thousands of miles invest my heart and my soul. Leaving footprints in the sands before we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 46 CMAS Radio. Steve and the brain cell.
I feel like I might have just said Revival Radio on the way out of the last segment.
Did you?
Maybe.
Oh well.
Fuck
Either
that
way,
shit, man.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you liked that last track, Footprints in the Sand. I know that I fucking did.
So did I, man. It was something different. It was refreshing.
It was like, when I first started listening to it, when you first played it, it was almost kind of like psychedelic. Like,
That's the vibe that I got too. It was like a
liked it a lot.
mantra, like fucking something to listen to and meditate and shit. But then it like kicks in and it's like, oh shit.
I'd listen
Bringing
to
the bars.
I'd listen to a whole album like that, man. Like,
So would I, man.
like that type of shit.
Yeah, I
So,
fuck with that.
So there's another example of Space Kase's work with one of his homies.
Shoal Dynasty.
So what do you rate the track, man, out of Triple Flames?
Out of Triple Flames, I'm gonna give that one a triple.
For sure. I give it a triple too. I'm liking all the shit today. So the last thing that we really wanted to talk about, because it's still dominating the news cycle, is not so much the Parkland shooting itself, but the kids. The Parkland kids, the ones that are those ones, they're blowing up, man. They're fucking everywhere. Like, I'm seeing like Time Magazine People of the Year status shit with all these little kids plastered on the front. What say you, my friend?
It reminds me of Bruce Jenner, man. They just plaster these people all over the place, get people thinking. You know, they like control the way that people think now with these trends and shit. It's not cool, dude.
It's not cool at all. Did you see that video that I sent you from Killer Mike on the NRA TV?
No, I don't think I got that one, man.
Killer Mike was on there, and the guy was asking him. Of course, you don't know Killer Mike from Run the Jewels. Was asking him about how he felt about the Second Amendment and all of this type of shit, you know. And he was saying that not everybody who's an ally is really your ally all the time. That, you know, they call all these NRA people shill for the NRA and shill for the GOP, but don't question where their liberal and their democratic orders are coming from. He was saying that you're just as much of a sheep as the people that you're arguing with. And I think that's true, man.
What are you saying right now? I think I lost you, man.
What I'm saying is the people that we are marching with here, the people that are in the fight for freedom, the people that are in the fight against the government, you know, they can be seen to be allies of the people from the Parkland shooting, the kids, okay? Because they both want left-wing style causes. But the fact is, these kids aren't questioning where they're getting their logic from. They're not looking at the fact that it's a liberal system, a democratic system, a George Soros controlled system that are putting these thoughts and these ideas into their head. These people are not actually our allies. As much as we think they are, they're just as brainwashed and as big a sheep as the people that are on the right and that are NRA supporters.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Killer Mike was saying.
I feel that, man. I feel that. I feel like all these people that were marching, you know, it was the largest protest ever recorded, I think they were saying. All these people don't even know what the fuck they're marching for, man. Like, I see videos of people saying, you know, asking some of these people if they even know what AR even stands for, and they don't, and they get all pissed off. And, you know what I mean? Like,
it's the same shit as when
they don't even know what the issue is, man. They're just all fucking pissed off because the media's got them in an uproar and shit because they're pushing it down everyone's throats. These kids that you're talking about is pushing everyone down everyone's throats, man.
It's the same thing that happened at Occupy Wall Street.
These people are marching to fucking take away rights, man. You don't protest to get your rights taken away. You protest for your rights. These people are fucking got it backwards, man.
It's the same thing that happened at Occupy Wall Street when people would walk up to the anonymous groups and ask them what they were occupying for, and you could never get a straight answer from any of them. They all had something.
There's all
different.
these trendy hipsters down there doing that shit,
It's,
man.
it's all different things, and without a unified front on what you want to do, you're never going to get anything accomplished.
Exactly, man. I feel like all these situations are controlled, man. The Occupy movement's controlled. This shit that they're doing right now is completely fucking out of hand. You know, this shit is out of pocket right now.
So now let's get to the thing that's really fucking interesting about the whole thing, because you said yourself that you shouldn't be marching to take away a right, when that's pretty much exactly what ended up happening at Parkland, because now David Hogg is pissed off.
Why is he back?
He is pissed off.
I thought we would never see him again, and now they're they're just parading him around,
You know
man.
why he's pissed off now? Because he has to wear a clear backpack to school. And he feels like that's violating the First Amendment rights.
When I was a kid and after 9/11, they made us fucking have clear backpacks. So I don't know what he's bitching about.
So you sat there and you bitched and you moaned and you complained and said how you want safer schools and this, that, and the other.
You don't want people to see your tampons in your backpack?
And that's actually what he said. That's 100% what he said. His reasoning was because if a girl is on her period, it could be embarrassing to her for people to see that she has tampons in her bag.
This is how far we've come, man.
This is the kid that is the voice of Generation Z. This is the kid who you were all marching for. This is the kid who is going to be the new senator of the future. The kid's fucking like 17 years old and doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. All he knows is, 17 of my classmates died and this ends now. But he doesn't understand the way that the fucking civics work or the way that any of this works. Grow up, man. Take a couple more years before you start making these stands, because you don't realize how big the implications are for what you're demanding. And that goes for the bitch with the shaved head too, man. Get your shit together. Come on. Take all of your shit, put it in a bag, take it over there, but make sure it's together. Get your shit together, David Hogg.
I don't want to hear this or see this motherfucker ever again, man.
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here. They're just parading around, putting him on the fucking TV, shoving him down our throats every chance they fucking get, dude. Like, how can people not see through this shit? The dude is a motherfucking crisis actor. Fuck off.
Punchable face, too.
Yeah, man, he's scrawny as fuck.
Everybody, thank you.
With a
again.
big ass head.
Thank you. He looks like fucking Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle, bro.
Facts.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, subscribing to the My Brain Cell channel. Remember, 420 at the Rusty Nail. Hit us up for tickets. We still got the album Murder by Numbers available. You can download that right now. Anything helps. Make a donation and help your boys out. We're starving artists and we want to keep making great content for you.
I'm fucking hungry over here,
It's
man.
tough, man. When we're getting one channel almost shut down and we got to build all over again, anything you guys can contribute, please send it our way. I think that's about it, everybody.
That's about it. We're going to leave you with another video. It's from Chump Service. It's called Universal Fallout, featuring MC Genesis, Tigga, Hollywood, and R. Braille, man. Check that shit out. Show some love. Tell them C-Mass Radio sent you.
Much love, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.
I can't clean. Subtly strong scum from under fingernails. It's just in my mentality and means to seek the holy grail. Been through holy hell and just hitting the Genesis. Before I get to numbers, must survive through the Exodus. Just a demeanor for entertaining the masses. Class clown, still unconcerned with the classes. Ask them anything, many things been asked. Got bundles by the bundles, not the bindles or grass bags. Notice the man saying, comfy and cozy homies doing their own thing. Unknown to be nosy, move slow like the straw legs. Man up and mosey through my own way. Now the road paved by the phonies. I spit fantasy, fables galore. This
you motherfuckers listen. Showing you it's fact or fiction, hitting you with exact precision. Most live a contradiction, lost and faded off prescriptions. Had a dream but lost their visions, trapped inside the mental prisons. But what I'm spitting's different, I don't just talk, I live it. So while y'all talking gimmicks, I take that bar and lift it to a level you can't grab. Now you lost it, so sad. Go Walter White, start Breaking Bad, make you quit and call a cab. With this passion I'm never crashing, showing you this everlasting. This what happens when titans clashing, ain't stopping till my lungs collapsing. With this mic I'm grasping, I'm quarterbacking a movement that's the truest, and I'm never slacking, giving the people what they're asking. Say no to these hearts with no souls, take you where you can't go, make these fuckers KO. Stay bold, never folding under pressure. Everyone throw a fist up, burn this bitch down together.
We'll call it out, universal fall out. All in, watch the fuckers go all out. From small towns, made our metropolis. The sky's the limit, even limits ain't stopping this. We'll call it out, universal fall out. All in, watch the fuckers go all out. From small towns, made our metropolis. The sky's the limit, even limits ain't stopping this.
They say I go hard, I say I go harder. Turn that wine to water, drown these critics in that slaughter. All these actors out here acting like they selling product. Abducted by an image constructed just by a quick clip. I'ma resurrect my greatness, feel like it's my last chance. Certain circumstances have backed me up in a corner now, and I ain't never gonna lay down for anybody, that's a fact. Got a contract with myself, I signed it with my soul. Fam, my mind so intact, with my body like I'm programmed, trained to attack. And if this pistol jam, I'm at your throat. Hope is the only thing I got left, and I ain't letting go. My rope in this hand, but it stay tied around my neck. Though the only one to hang me in this life gon' be me. I ain't never giving in, and I ain't never gonna stop. Bury me before you ever see me fake it to the top.
Yeah. I'm the king in the beat. One flash to the cranny, let your feet. Motherfuckers out here down there don't know me, but they know my name and that's NB. Want what I got, well that's NB. Wanna be on stage, well that's NB. Wanna rap like me, cause I'm NB. Well I'm gonna be breaking these rappers' diamonds in. No time for nickel and diming them. Another night of my prime with them. So I'm gonna represent my two-face family till I die with them. Lyrics drop a warhammer. No question that I might split them from fall out to punch out. Cause I don't see no fights, and then I might see venom running through their veins. It's a predator at the moment that you step into my cage. But it's a new age, a new rhyme, so go ahead and push me. Cause they're running out of time, broken hourglass, sand in your pussy. You're emotional as fuck, but hurt by your tushy. I'ma keep on writing crazy lyrics on this loosely. With the moves of Bruce Lee, strike you indubitatively. I would one-inch punch these cunts to the pelvis post through the lungs and bleed.
We'll call it out, universal fall out. All in, watch the fuckers go all out. From small towns, made our metropolis. The sky's the limit, even limits ain't stopping this. We'll call it out, universal fall out. All in, watch the fuckers go all out. From small towns, made our metropolis. The sky's the limit, even limits ain't stopping this.
Oh no, it's what they yelling. Here with your service, one to your cerebellum. Why should we worry about you? You're not a factor, you're just telling. You're better off seeing the reverend. Take a little time to flip it up. All bets off, squad ain't big enough to step in the ring, them gloves off. Trying to use high beam headlights and dead fall. Can't move, now you feel boxed in between walls. Can't hesitate, gotta strike first. Before my birth, my people was cursed. I make shit worse, started from the dirt, take it to the hearse. Never looking back, go all in until it crack, lay him on the back. The first you get it worse, Saturday you was the man. Wednesday you on the shirt, can't say I didn't want you, man. Chump service in Hollywood, how can we lose? Game over, turn around, salute the general.
I bring it down like the walls of Jericho. My words make you stumble like the ground beneath unbearable. Losing my balance never, that's a terrible thrill. And my blood is pumping from the chemical spill. Breaking boundaries cause the word is the fittest survival. Only objects left in my hand is my fist and a Bible. I'm ready and willing to spawn warfare to the realm. Like the lowest set on the deck, you just fold when you're dealt. Got them scattering like ants after a picnic raid. We formulate from a Babylon where the illest are made. See, my faith is an attribute that no one can erase. My eyes dark like they haven't seen the light in days. All braille in the banner, giving vision to the blind. Forgiven from the past but never left it behind. What?
what? Whatever. Snap, son. Yeah. That don't mean I won't still wear it. On Doomsday. What does it mean?
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Shall we play a game?
What's going on? Well, here's my theory on that. When I was institutionalized, my brain was studied exhaustively in the guise of mental health. I was interrogated, I was x-rayed, I was examined thoroughly.